Ready. Edit uniforms. Entering uniform net. Ready.
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Play call screen.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the USC Trojans offense will go to work first.
Entering play call. Formation. Errors. Code. Option red. Strip. Tackling option. Safety net. Safety with formation. Confirmation. Free. You have 15 options.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Hold and finds his man on the left. Breaks into the open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
It's complete to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Such a great job on the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. Taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because
running free. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. These plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it to the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he's hard to bring down.
Hey, great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult for him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, You want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Grimes. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Field goal. There are 6 categories.
So now on
we have
comes
6
the field goal
options.
unit.
Fake FG kicker.
The holder will put it down on the right hash. A 33-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before. And here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
You have 15 options.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creates a little space. There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Grimes. He's got his man there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Entering play call, putting offset, normal, X factor, Y, spread, Y, mesh.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Wolverines are on the move. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Find some fresh air. Did the work himself. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking at the 17, and they are set up. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
It's just so nice to have a single player who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Cover 3.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to sneak it. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Wants to go up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So here comes the Michigan offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, running back gets the give. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Marsh. Across the 25. He's got room. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's
loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. They got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
There are 2 categories. You have 27 options.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
across the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Middle third.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Trojans racing to the line in a hurry-up. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Return left is selected.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Jet touch pass.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Turning it on! He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Behind the change now on 2nd and long.
Yes.
Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fowler. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Spread.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't
Entering
elude the
cover 6.
cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Spread.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Cover 3, cover 4.
Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Cover 2 man.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Makes the grab over the middle. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Normal Y off WK.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On the move. Moving toward the end zone. And fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Offense will take that 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
AHD stretch.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Yes.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. On the move is the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10.
Spread.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And when I got a stud quarterback like this dude, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half, and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Back to pass, it's Grimes. Hauls it in. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And plug drive.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Entering jet.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw 1 interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. But jet sweep pass. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but we're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Cover 2 man.
Now on second down.
Give cushion. Vertical hook L.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. The throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Michigan stole their winged helmets and possibly their fight song from Princeton, but they are giving an Ivy League level education in defense today.
Yeah, and stealing their hearts, just ripping them out, not giving them anywhere to go.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So here comes the Michigan offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today.
There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Grimes. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Has to get there to move the sticks. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
3, DDL mud. Give cushion, spread. Pass.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. This is what you're